condensation. Is that okay? Yes, sir. So here, the principle that will involve here is condensation. Condensation. Now, you see this? This is the condenser. So what can we compare this with on the field? The condenser. The bowl of water. You realize that when we went there, we saw. I don't know how to mention that. That rubber. Is it a rubber with the water inside it? I don't know how to do it. But we can compare that with the condenser over here. So when the tube passes through the water, the vapor in the tube changes to liquid. That is why it is necessary to use the cold water over there so that the vapor can change to liquid. So the principle that will involve here will be condensation. And then finally, which liquid will come out of the tube? Which liquid? The alcohol. The alcohol. The alcohol. Okay. The alcohol. So those are the principles and the concepts involved in distilling alcohol. We can have more. Let's think. We can see whether we can find out any other principle. Do you have any other principle?
What about collection?
Collection. Collection is a principle, is a concept. Come again. Separation. Okay. Separation. Separation is not exactly principle, but it's a concept. Okay. Alright. So those are some of the principles involved in alcohol distillation. I hope that's clear. Yes. Okay, so this is what I want us to learn today. This is what I want us to learn today. Now, before I give you assignments, I want one of you to just summarize what we've learned. You need to recap. What have we learned? I want multiple hands. James, yes, what have we learned? You are now summarizing. So, tell me the first thing. You learn how to prepare palm wine. Really? How do you prepare the palm wine? James, sit down and think. And I'll come back to you. I'll call you people and come back to you.
How to separate liquid with just using distillation.
How to separate liquid. So the liquids. Is there any difference between them? Which kind of liquids are we separating about? That is what I want. Yes, Anita, you raise up your hand, but you never say it. Come again. Immiscible liquids. Okay, immiscible liquid. But what do you mean by that? Immiscible liquids. You are separating immiscible liquids. No idea? Anita, can you explain to us? So Two liquids. Two liquids. They are not uniformly mixed. But alcohol and water will they mix uniformly? So it will not be miscible. It will rather be miscible liquids. So we are separating miscible liquids over here. What is their temperature? Their temperature must be, there must be vast difference between their temperature. Total zero and over temperature. Over temperature, so that we can separate them. So there must be difference between their temperature. So in case of mixture of alcohol and water, one of them has a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. That is what? Water. And one of them has a temperature of 70 degrees. And that is what? Alcohol. So the alcohol will evaporate first. Anita, I hope you are getting it. Alright. And I believe you all understand. Yes. Alright. So that is it. James, can I come to you now?
Please silent that.
Come again.
I learned that it could become alcohol.
Okay. Gideon.
Separating alcohol.
Okay. Stand well. So tell us some of that. Stand well.
Combustion, evaporation, separation, and condensation.
Okay. So those are some of the scientific principles involved. Alright, so today we've learned about how we distill alcohol. That is on the field. And then in the class we compare that with a simple distillation method. And then we look at particularly separating of mixture of alcohol and water. So we said the alcohol and water are easy to be separated because they have different temperature. They boil at different temperature. So the alcohol boils at the temperature of 78 degrees Celsius. That is why it is the one that usually evaporates first and passes through the tube so that we collect it. And then we said the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so look at some of the principles involved over there. We look at combustion, and then evaporation, fermentation, condensation, and then the concept is separation. Alright, so that brings us to the end of the lesson. Now take this assignment. What you do for me is that you go and do research on the principles. You leave this one out. Okay? You look at explanation of this. Combustion, evaporation, fermentation, and condensation. Alright. Yes. It's okay. Alright. So that is what I want you to go and do for me. Okay. End of lesson.